Let me check just a minute. Sometimes I got so confused with the it is called. Can you guys hear me, right?
Yes, master.
Yes, sir.
Let me share my screen. Let me know if you guys see my screen, okay?
Yes, okay.
Okay. So let me give some question answer first. Just a minute. Deepak, what was the amount? $10?
Yes, $10. There are $10 and $20. Two accounts are there.
Or two
Okay.
accounts?
Yeah.
Okay. Basilis, I'm going to start answer with your question. Can I look for the trades only with stuff? Listen, the first 5 session is actually the setup. Okay. So those are the setup that you are going to open your trade once you see it in your chart. Okay. Remaining 2 session is not the setup. Remaining 2 session is giving you the clear-cut idea where market is going. So if you once identified the direction, once you identified your direction, then what you can do, you can actually hold some trade as a long term. And if you understand the direction, then you can literally get the market like what you are entering when you are entering on a trade, which is a retracement. If you're entering on a long trade, then you know it is a trend, so you can literally hold those trade. Okay. Now let me tell you something. I'm holding a trade from 2017 because I'm thinking market should go a little bit more upper. As the December is coming, market is going to be a little bit slow, not that slow, little bit slow. Remaining, you need to understand what is trend, what is not. Like if you look at here, you guys see my screen?
Yes, master.
So we have a engulfing buy. Okay, engulfing buy. In another way, if you understand, like now you can see, let us start from H1. You immediately on the H1 you see what you see. This is a, just a minute. You guys remember the flip setup?
Yes, master. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. Let me show you something extra so that I can explain you a little bit better. This thing initially confused us, okay, which is it super gap? Because is it a super gap?
No, master. No.
It's not a super gap. It's a super gap always comes to the right side, right? It's in the left
Yes,
side.
sir.
Like this one looks like a super gap, okay, but this one not. So when, let me check on the H4. So when you have something like this, it's look like a super gap. And if you break it to 1 time frame lower and you have this 3 formation, which is regular look like a flip setup, right? As these are red candle, red grape. You understand it? It is similar like flip, but we call it a reverse gap. Okay. We call this 3 thing as a reverse gap. Now, with that reverse gap, you are having a EG sell and EG buy, you are having a QM on here, you have a W shape on here. And if you go more lower time frame, in the lowest time frame in the 5 minute, these are the QM area where you may, if market come back here, according to Vasilis, you can buy from here. How you understand it? Because you have those setup. So how session 5, 6 and session 7 is going to help you in this particular case is like, if you look at this particular area, which is falling under our session 6, where we say this is an engulfing, we go to filtering it and we see this is the engulfing. Okay, that's the session 6 where we say in the session 7. In the session 6 we said this particular N shape, which is giving us this higher high broken, boss broken, our A level broken, and the validation created on here. So I said in the session 6, this is our point of interest. If market come back here, then we can buy. Isn't it? Remember those things?
Yes, sir.
So if you look at here, this is the same pattern you're seeing on H4 also. Like we know we are going to a down market, but this internal movement is showing us this A level broken that it created, then this is the one, then A level broken. So we are seeing like same, the N shape is here. If market is coming back to this particular N shape, we are going to buy. Now, as you have an engulfing area on here, and when you started to analyzing, basically no other perfect area to buy. So this is the particular area. If it comes back, you can buy. So this is how the direction is helping to identify better holding. Now, if it started to buying from here, what is the next possibilities to stop? This is the area where we have the next possibility to stop, okay, with this. Now, if you look at the H4 area, we have in where I marked it, basically the first stop should be on here because we did not get the reaction yet from this particular area. Then it may go back here, whatever I draw on the lower time frame. Okay. So now when it is started to move in, this from here to here, which is 500 pips, you already know that this particular 500 pips is the one that is in trending market. Every time you're entering on a sell, you automatically know you're entering in a counter. You automatically know you're entering on a counter. Understand, Basilis, how it is helping with the 5 session and the last 2 session?
Okay.
Everyone?
Yes, master.
Okay, MJ, I will answer your question a little bit after we are done. Then I will take some few question and answer as it's the last session. Today we are going to learn 3 things. One is volume, another is BPE, and another is wallpaper. Okay, these are the 3 things we are going to learn today. Clear? Now let us start from anywhere. Like we have a volume actually here also. So let us start from the recent market. To become a volume, we need 2 rules. We will follow 2 rules only. One, if there is back-to-back 3 same color candle, which is minimum. So we have to have at least 3 same color candle. We are going to use our volume in H1, 30 minute and 15 minute. H4, we are not going to use volume. H4 is the one that we are going to count as an engulfing. Remaining, we are going to use the volume we are going to use in 1 hour, 30 minute and 15 minute. You can clear this part?
Yes, sir.
So when we have this, what? How many candle I says? The first condition is there need to be at least 3 candle. Is this part clear? At least 3 candle. When you have at least 3 candle, then we are saying that our, and remember the first session, like everything is a combination. Remember? If this green started, so there should be a red, isn't it?
Yes, master.
Yes, master.
Okay, there should be red. So when 2 thing is matching 1, we have at least 3 same color candle. When I say is at least 3 same color candle, that is at least, it could be way before like 10, 20, whatever amount, but the minimum should be 3. And from bottom to up in here to here, if the pips is 110 to 150 pips in range, it could be also more. The lowest we are going to look at 110. Okay. So if these 2 conditions, 110 pips. If these 2 conditions match, then we are going to call this particular engulfing area as a volume area. Okay, volume area. Remaining, you know, one more thing to understand, volume area, which is this particular engulfing. When you have the volume is not an SOP. It's not like if market come back, you can buy literally. You can actually, but it's too risky. Okay, it's too risky without any time frame breaking, without looking any lower time frame. So this part is clear to everyone?
Yes, master.
Master, it should be less than 110 or greater than 110?
Greater than 110. At least
Okay.
110 pips needed to identify it as a value. Sometimes,
Okay.
you know, थोड़ा इधर उधर कर सकता है. Like
Okay.
105, 107, you know.
Okay.
But sometimes, most of the time, we need to go at least 110 pips, and there should be at least 3 candle, and there would be an engulfing. So when you have this particular formation, we call it is a volume. Again, volume is not an SOP. Volume is kind of point of interest area. So if market come back this kind of point of interest area, we will look for our SOPs and we are going to buy. As I said, if you want, you can literally trade from volume, but it is not recommended. Like I do not understand what's going on with the market. I want to trade only from the volume. Without any analysis, you can literally win 40 to your win rate will be in between 40 to 60%. You are only following the volume, okay? So let us, is this the theoretical part complete? Anyone have any question?
So sir,
No.
जो time frame है वो H1 M15 और 30 minutes.
You're not like, you know, M5 is not going to fit as a volume because there will be so many things. So the lowest time frame we are going to see as a volume in the 15-minute, okay? And the highest time frame we are going to see as a volume in the 1 hour. H4 we are not going to count anything as a volume because H4 we only prefer the engulfing thing. Okay?
Okay, master.
Okay. So anything else? Any question? If no, then we are moving to the chart. This particular area we have 1, 2, 3 candle. So this could be our volume area. Is this?
Yes, sir.
Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This could be our volume. Not this actually, sorry. This could be our volume area, right?
Yes, master.
Yes, master.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our volume area, isn't it? And here we have 1, 2, 3. This is our volume area. We also have 1, 2, 3. Now we need to measure if it's thing becoming at least 110 pips or not, okay? In here also we have 4. We need to measure it. So now you understand how to identify. The first condition is at least 3 candle needed. Clear? At least 3 candle needed. Okay. Then
Yes,
we
master.
will measure from the low to high how much pips we have here. Okay. So now if we started from here, how many pips we have here? 230 pips. So can I call this particular area as a volume?
Yes.
Yes, master.
Okay.
Yes.
And here also we have almost 175 pips. So it's also a volume. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. So by measuring this, we can say it is falling under the volume. Okay. So look, this is another volume. Okay. And here we have this as a volume. Seeing it, what I'm doing?
Yes, master.
Yes, master.
And remaining just last one. And here we are going to measure. I hope it's also falling under the volume area. So this is our volume. Now look, without any analysis, okay, without doing any analysis, if we started from this volume, so we see market goes there and then drop. At least there would be 100 pips, right? As I said, volume is a point of interest area. So we may have our analysis on here. That's why we see what every fail setup, like this was a very strong sell setup for us, and it did hit our stop loss. So what happened? Every fail setup of ours, whatever we do use as our analysis, it can be, you know, work as a reverse trade. So when you have that sell trade, which was a very strong sell area here, and it becoming fail by one single candle, and it eventually come back to our sell area, and it also gives us like 100 pips. Got it? Now, if you look at this volume area, we see market come back here, it goes up. If you see, I'm not sure it is also falling under volume or not. It's like 106 pips. Can we call it as a volume?
Might be.
Oh,
No,
no, the fourth candle. So yeah, I'm going to show you in a little bit zooming way. Just a minute. So if we, which area? This area, right? So these are the 4 area, right? These are the 4 candle back to back, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So from bottom to the 4th one, that's the highest of the one. How much we have here? 114, 114, isn't it? Can we call it a volume?
Yes.
Yes, master.
So then what I say is like, it's just, remember again, it's just point of interest area. It's not a SOP. You cannot, you can, but I do not recommend it. So then if you look what happened, market just fall back to that volume somewhere here, and then it give a very nice amount of profit also, I believe. It's already 100 pips up from the entry area. Got it? So how you analyze volume very perfectly? There is an example on here in last, in here. Can I call it a volume?
Yes, master.
The first condition is done. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And remaining from bottom to top, how much we have? 227 pips. So both condition fulfilled. Now, if you started to looking lower time frame, the way we do the analysis. So you do the analysis like this. The very first thing, if you look at here, what you see here? Anything?
AG fell, AG buy.
Yes.
Normal gap.
No, it's not in here, but the 15-minute gives us the EG fail and EG bar. We have M shape, we have QM and everything. Like here, we have the EG cell. So that cell become failed here, right? That cell become
Right.
failed here. We have a W shape, we have the QM here. So if so once you have 2, 3 confirmation with the volume area, and if you measure it 27 pips, so where we are going to buy? We are always going to buy from the bottom, okay?
Got it.
Also, if you look at here, we have the super gap also looks like so. The best place is the buy from a safest area, which will be lowest area. If you want to buy from here, the problem is, the stop loss is getting like almost 50 pips. My target is always to save the balance, not rush with the market. Okay. So now 2 possibilities is here. If in case market come back here and then goes up, I can miss the trade. Okay. But if it started to dropping and it come back here, I will already hit my stop loss. So there are one more thing you need to remember when you have this is an area of interest, and the participant, like the interested area is like 50 to 60 pips, and one SOP is here, few SOPs here and few SOPs here. 80% time you will see market come back here, give us a 10-15 pips reaction and suddenly drop and then goes here. There are 3-4 video in the superhero group also regarding this with the live example, before and after analysis. You can look them also, okay? So what happened after? If you look at here, the market come back in the first one, I think. Look at this. The first area where we have drawn, it just give us a few reaction, isn't it? And it goes a little bit like here and then drop, and then the sharpest reaction happened from the bottom area. Clear, everyone?
Yes, master.
Yes, master.
Okay, so if this volume part is clear, can we move on to the next part? If you don't have any question.
So, master, we can use this volume as a confluence, right?
As a confluence, as a point of interest, it is not an SOP. You cannot trade directly from a volume like, wait a minute, I have a volume here, let's buy from here if market comes here. We don't do this. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
You need to see if market come back here, then you look for SOPs. So if you don't find any SOPs, then the next job is like here, you go to lower time frame, look for in the lower time frame any confirmation, like we are looking for buy here, right? As for this volume area. So you need to see if to buying any engulfing sell need to be failed. And if it come back to any engulfing area, or if it gives any other confirmation, you can literally buy from here. Okay, from another
Okay.
engulfing part. You may do not have the chances from here. Whenever it gives you an engulfing fail, any other with other confluence in the lower time frame, you can start buying from the till where is the next level in H1 or whatever, like here. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Any question else regarding to the volume?
No.
If not, someone saying something?
No, sir. I say no. No question, sir.
How? How?
हाउ ये कैसे क्वेश्चन कर दिया सर आपने मुझसे?
Now look, now what is the last step of our flip setup, sorry. What we do when we have a regular engulfing, we break it to one time frame lower, right?
Yes sir.
And once we break it, if we have a super gap, still we break. If we do not have a super gap, still we break the gap, right? If it is a bi engulfing, what is the last stage? What are the three candle formation we are going to see?
In the flip,
green, red, green.
Green, red, green,
Yes sir.
right? Who said what? Now, listen. This particular thing, what we have seen here, which is what happened on here, we have a level, right? And this is a break. This is the breakout. Everyone,
Yes sir. Yes sir. Breakout.
and this line is a pullback, right?
yes, master.
Yes sir.
And this is our entry area. So breakout happen, market give us a pullback and entry. Breakout happen, give us a pullback and entry area. Breakout happen, give us a pullback and entry area. Clear?
Yes
Yes,
sir.
Now the question is, whenever market gives us a breakout and pullback, is every time we are going to buy? That's the question. Are we going to buy every time? The answer is no.
No.
Okay. Whenever you have this three candle while the breakout is happening, also need to remember, this is the one that we do not give that much priority. If we see it, we just make it okay, we have it. If don't, we do not. Like, if I says to you, look for a setup, what you guys will go? You go to the analysis, you will look for engulfing, fail, QM, M shape, or whatever. But if you miss it, I do not even bother like it is we have here or not. Okay. If we have it, it just gives us an extra confluence. Clear?
Yes, master.
Yes sir.
Now, if you look at here, we have this breakout and it gives us a pullback. We have another breakout. We have a breakout, and then we see a pullback, and we see a breakout, and we see a pullback, and we see another breakout, and we see a pullback. Okay. Now, if you look at this three pattern, which two pattern we are going to, which are the two area we are going to buy out of 1, 2, 3? Which are the two area?
First and third.
First and third, right?
Yes,
The
sir.
reason
Yes, sir.
we have these two on
W
this.
is there, sir.
No,
Because
this
engulfing
pattern,
overlapping.
when you are going to have this kind of thing, it will
Okay,
create a when the breakout is going to happen, it will create something like W. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes
Clear?
sir.
Okay. Now let us go to the chart. Let us see some example. This example, as I do not use it that much, so sometimes it's really hard for me also to find out in a real chart. Okay. I do not use it that much. Let us look for in the lower time frame. So we may see some example on here. Do we have now? Look.
Can you zoom, please?
Yeah, I'm going to. Is it a level?
Yes sir.
And how the
Level.
breakout happened? How the breakout happened? With the green,
That
red, green.
that should be found
Green
actually.
Yes sir. Engulfing candle.
I know. One more thing. If you look at here, it's look like a overlapping. Sometimes the third candle will not give us an engulfing. Okay.
Yes sir.
Understood. Sometime maybe the third candle will not give us an engulfing. So what I said, if this thing happened like this, the breakout thing with this three color formation, we may see if market come back here, see reaction. So it may, if you look at this particular area, I'm not sure it comes here or not. It may be failed here. So it did actually give us a little bit reaction, not that perfect, but a little bit reaction, which It just drop here and it still gives you how much?
7.5.
20
sir.
pips.
Which is almost TP now. If it is the reaction, I'm not sure. It hit the stop loss though. Okay,
Mm.
just a minute. No, it did not hit the stop loss. Okay. I think so. It's just 38 pips, so it hit the stop loss. By the way, what I am trying to explain, you guys understand it? If you have it, just make sure it is the BP, like you have this possibility. If market come back here, we are going to see some reaction on the market. Clear, brother? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
You can ask any question. As I said, I do not use it that much. But if we
Sir,
have it, we may use it as a
it-
conference. But I do not use it that much also. But sometimes I look for it. That's why I showed it. Yeah.
इसका कोई टाइम फ्रेम वगैरह कुछ?
No. कोई time frame to frame. If you just look for A level and B level, okay? Like this V level, okay? Now try to break it with a minimum lower time frame. If you see that pattern is there, look for other SOPs. If not, like ignore it. Do not trade it alone. Okay? Look for other SOPs. If it is there, it's good. If not, like leave it alone as it is, a regular thing. And this is also not that much common also. That's the problem. As I said, I do not use it also that frequent. But sometimes I look for it. So I thought, okay, let's show it. Clear, everyone?
Yes, master.
Okay. Someone says about pine tree yesterday, right?
Yes, master. Me,
Who was the one?
Akash.
Listen, a pine tree is basically it is not a pine tree. I'm not sure why Magma call it pine tree. So I call it, but like most of my setup name come from either Shakir, either Omar, or now pine tree gives by Magma. Wallpaper was given by I think Mahesh or Ornov. This is how it came. So you see these two same color candle.
Yes, master.
Yes,
When you
sir.
have see two same color candle, if you break it to one time frame lower, how many time frame? One time frame. If it is
Okay.
H1, if you go to 30 minutes, maybe the possibility will be something like this. You have a green candle, okay? You have a green candle here. This will be your this one we use a lot. We may have a green candle, and there will be the second candle, which is also like this, and there will be a third candle. So what is going to happen? The first candle and the third candle wick is actually covering this high and low, middle candle high and low. Understood?
Oh,
Clear? See this part? Got it?
yes,
Everyone
master.
got it? Now let us look some example of it. You may find it, you may find it. So as we use it a lot, because anywhere in here, you see, okay, look at this. You can see it here. Let me remove everything. This is the one, is it? See,
Yeah.
guys. Now let's look at it is coming from a gap level or not. So we have a two gap level here, right? This is the gap level. So it's coming from a gap level. So it's the one we call it. So what we see next, market goes back to that area and then drop. Okay. Again, if you look at here, we have a very slight reaction like here. Okay. So what happened next? It touch, give us how much reaction? Not that much as the market was slow. Oh my God, still 47 pips. Okay. Now, do we have any example on here? Like here, we have one here. Look at this. See this? Understood? Everyone? So we see market come back and give us how much? 50 pips. So, and in recent time frame on here and here, This is the problem. You have to look for it. So one thing you guys need to make sure it should coming from a gap level. Any random level it will coming from, it's not going to happen. Okay, like this one also. So this is the gap area. 15-minute is falling under this, and immediately next candle actually come back to it, and then also the 2 or 3 candle later it also come back to it. Clear,
Yes, master.
Yes,
everyone?
Yes,
master.
sir.
Yeah, so this is what we call pine tree. Like, I do not have a name, but do we have another one is here, so let us check. So let me remove everything. Yeah, this one. So finally tried. So what happened? It did not respected here. There's the problem. Okay. This is not respected on here. So when the fail happens so forcefully, remember, I'm going to tell you again, the one I just showed you a little bit earlier. When you setup failed so forcefully, that kind of setup always you can use as reverse. Okay, that the thing happened also on here as a reverse trade. The same thing happened on the 50 area. Our 50 area, where is our 50 area? This here. We started from here, somewhere here. Where is the 50, 50, 50? Just look at this. This particular area maybe. Here. If we started from here, if you look. We have EG. First of all, we have EG. Then if you go to H1, then you started to your QM is here. Okay. Your QM is here. You have your EG buy, EG sell area here. Go to more lower time frame. In this particular lower time frame, you have the QM remain the same QM. This is your engulfing. This is your overlapping. This is the QM. This is the M shape. Go to more lower time frame. Now it is the QM. So, and this is the M shape. Okay. Go more lower time frame. So now in here, the QM remain the same QM. Okay. QM remain the same QM. Somewhere here, we had a flip setup or something like, okay, we also have the pine tree on here. So once you see, like we waited to sell from here, right? This 52.1, we talked about it in the superhero group. You know, those who are not familiar, but remaining people, you should really remember, like 2-3 guys was talking about like, okay, we're going to sell, but what happened actually, market did not respect it at all. It just bounced back from that area immediately, one candle. Then what happened in the yesterday, we see it just came back to that area, and it first reaction it gave us already like whatever it need to give. Clear, everyone? The same thing I was showing you somewhere here as a pine tree. But if you have other setup also, if it's not work, you can literally use as a reverse trade way. Understood? Clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
master.
Any question?
No question.
Now the last thing of this whole program, we call it a wallpaper. So for that we need SNR first, which will be fresh. Okay, fresh, and then we will break it to one time frame lower. So once we break it to one time frame lower, we will look for that fresh reserve level should be rejected. Okay, once the rejection is done, then we are looking for an engulfing. Clear? Now let us go to here, like we look for yesterday. In the very first time we see there is a SNR. Everyone clear? We have what here?
11. In
Is
Engulfing
fresh
cell.
and engulfing. Okay. One more. You know, sometimes we use we do not use that frequently wallpaper. Sometimes, you know, if in case we miss a trade, so we use the wallpaper. One problem with the wallpaper is you have to use stop loss based on the engulfing. Now the engulfing could be 10 pips, so your stop loss is 10 pips. Now the engulfing could be 50 pips. If you want, you can trade that trade as a 50 pips stop loss. So that's the only one drawback with the wallpaper thing. So once you identified your SNR level, okay, once you identified your SNR level, now if you look at here also, I want to show you something extra, which is this as a SNR. Isn't it a fresh SNR? V
Yeah,
level
yeah.
also.
Yes, sir.
So what
Yes,
we
sir.
see, what I see here, we have a level, we have a V level, and I says we need to go to the lower time frame to see the rejection. So we see this V level rejected, isn't it? But
Yeah,
this
yeah.
A level fresh still. So now we go to lower time frame to see any engulfing it is creating in here or not. So if it is not creating any engulfing here, then our setup is valid. But sometimes you can look on here as an engulfing also. Okay. But initially you look for the area where the rejection happened. Clear, everyone? Now this particular area as a H1 SNR is still fresh. We go to 30-minute. Look in the look for the 30-minute rejection. So yeah, this candle is not rejected. Is it rejected from the gap SNR area? No,
No.
right? Just a minute. No, right? So we wait to see the rejection. So the rejection is done here. Clear? The rejection is done here. Now you go to the lower time frame to see after the rejection it is creating any engulfing or not. So now it has created its engulfing. The problem I said with this part, this would be your entry. Okay. This particular engulfing when it created, then it will be your entry. Now, where is your area? This is the engulfing area. So you have to now in here, it's like matching with our stop loss area. Okay. So try to get at least 1:2. That's the thing. Okay, 1:2. So the 37 stop loss, it should be 60, 37, 70, 70, 68, 70 is the one that we need. Remaining what happened and then market goes back, it is still hit our stop loss. That's the problem. You understand it? Every time we do not hit the stop loss, but you have to go with the engulfing. So this is, we do not use that much, but sometimes we use it if we in case miss any trade. But if you go to more lower time frame, you may have another chance on here actually. Like you may have a level, which is a A level on here, which was fresh. You can filter it down a lot. Then we see 15-minute, we look for a rejection, we see a rejection. Go to the 5-minute, look for any engulfing it created on here or not. So it created an engulfing here. After the rejection, you may enter on a sell on this particular. Now this would be your as this one. So now it could be a trade. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, master.
We do not use these are the thing that frequently. Sometimes we use, but not that frequent. Our trade is good without this. Any question regarding this one? Any question?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, MJ, I'm going to answer your question first. Now, you said, what about fundamental? Fundamental, just keep eyes on the one news. That's the one fundamental news we follow. Remaining, like, FOMC minute, okay, which is not even falling under regular trade time. Just a minute. And then we FOMC CPI, JOLT report, and a Fed chair space. One more you do not use, just keep it. NFP, okay. These are the 4-5 news you always avoid, okay? Always, doesn't matter how solid setup is. Now, you may see PPI, other few things. I personally do not avoid those because you know what happened most of the time, those are the analysis that those are the news that always respect our trade. Out of 10 trade, maybe one trade did not respect, but remaining trade respect. But these 5 are very dangerous. Doesn't matter how analysis is working. Sometimes work, sometimes do not work. So we always avoid these 5 trades. But remaining any trade, any news, recently someone said in the superhero, like there is a high news. Then I said, why it is high? Smoking weed. That's the reason, because we do not care for other news. Clear? One thing you can do, you may use 10-15 pips extra stop loss during the news, but not these 5 news. Remain everything is solid. COT report, we do not need COT report. COT report is basically, it's a hype. Please do not, I used to read that COT report, but never work like that. It's a, remember one thing, I'm going to tell you. There are few people in our superhero group who has a very bigger connection, very big connection, like bigger his fund related connection. So nobody cares how much balance we have. Nobody. One good thing we have as a retail trader, we can open trade anytime. But when you have a billions dollar fund, you cannot randomly open your order. So nobody cares actually what we are doing. Clear? Anything else? Any question?
सर आप H4 में जाके 20 नवंबर का एक एग्जांपल दिखा दीजिए ना H4 में
What?
20 नवंबर में
What example? Like what?
H4 में जो आपने ब्रेक डाउन किया था ना लास्ट क्लास में बस एक एग्जांपल और 20 नवंबर इजी बाय जो बना है वो जो फेल हो चुका है स्टॉपलेस है
Hello?
Hello? Just wait 1 minute.
We don't hear you.
Hello, master.
Yes, sir. Let's give him.
He said, give me a minute.
Yes, yes.
Just a minute, okay? You guys can hear me, right?
यस मास्टर
Yes,
Yes, sir.
master.
Just a minute. I'm trying to looking for something. You guys see my screen? Suddenly I'm having a network connection. Okay. Issue, sorry, not connection, the connection issue. So is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
यस मास्टर
Yes.
Is trading view also visible? You guys see my trading view?
Yes.
यस मास्टर
Yes, it is loading, sir.
Yes, master.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Clearly visible.
Just let me know because I'm having a very bad networking issue suddenly. It just dropped the connection and just I need to join from another device. So Akash, you said need to go by
हाँ
another
ये जो
20
इजी बाय
November.
बना है 20 नवंबर में 20 नवंबर इजी बाय H4 में
20
हाँ हाँ हाँ
here.
बस इसको ब्रेक डाउन करके एक बार दिखा दीजिए बस और कुछ
Here.
हाँ 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 ये जो
Here.
इजी बाय है
Okay, just a minute. Then where is the drawing option on here? Deepak? I'm just looking for it. Just a minute. Okay. Just a minute, huh? I'm very new on this. So we have a what? We have our Ijibai here, right? The very first thing
यस मास्टर
we have our Ijibai, isn't it?
I
Just
यस मास्टर
now I see.
everyone seeing it? Just give me 1 or 2 minutes. My main connection is working actually. So we have that Ijibai first. With that, is
Yes.
there any overlapping? No, right? We do not have any overlapping. Is this part okay? Now
Yes, master.
go to lower time frame. If you go to the lower time frame, in here, what you have, the first thing I see is a volume, right?
Yes, master.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
And that means you go to the lower area, okay? And this particular lower area also giving you a W shape, you see it, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Then anything else we see with that part, anything else? You guys can hear me, right?
Yes,
Yes.
master.
Yes, master.
Yes.
Yes, master. Yes.
Give me 1 minute. I'm just reopening my another setup also to join you, okay? Just one.
Okay.
I'm not that much comfortable with the tab, so I do not want to give a vibe with the tab also. Sorry, huh? Should not be happen, but it's happened.
हेलो दीपक भैया,
हाँ बोलो ना।
बोल रहे थे कि रिकॉर्डिंग कब तक अवेलेबल होएगा?
मैं एक बार सर से बात करता हूँ फिर बताता हूँ। आई एम नॉट श्योर।
ओके, थैंक यू।
रहेगा नो वरी, प्रैक्टिस तक हो जाएगा आपका।
दीपक भैया आपके
बोलिए ना।
हाँ दीपक भैया सर आ गए, बात में पूछनी है।
November, right? 15 November. Clear? 20 November,
20,
right?
20. Yes,
Okay,
master.
okay. So let us start with in here, 20 November is first. Did I show you any analysis on the 20 November here? Last session?
No.
Why you choose it 20 November? So let us start with here. I'm a bit more faster with my computer. Somehow I'm not that fast with other things. So we have what here, brother? Do we have any engulfing cell and overlapping here? Which so far we do not have any, right? At first we see here as a EG buy, clear? EG buy. Then we go to 1 hour time frame. Let also check our two. It seems like it's a super gap, but we need to check that super gap is remained. So we have our super gap, clear?
Yes,
In
sir.
H2 super gap. So EG buy and a super gap. Remaining, if you go to the H1, so what we have here, we have our EG buy on here and we have a W shape on here, clear? That W shape.
Yes, master.
Everyone?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
let's go to the lower time frame as we do not see anything here. Just for the more confirmation, let me check. Is it falling under any QM categories or not? So it's falling under the QM categories. High, low, low, higher, high is done. So this, right? Possibility clear. So we have our
Yes,
QM, which is everything in between in this here. Then we go to more lower time frame. In the lower time frame, we see nothing actually, any flip setup on here. We have the gap only, which is a little bit higher, and that gap is giving us 2, 3 flip setup. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Nothing else. So then go more lower time frame. In the lower time frame, do we have a EG cell here? Actually, we have a EG cell here, and we have the EG buy here. We have the W shape here. We have our QM level here. You understanding it? What I'm saying,
yes,
or
master.
just
Yeah.
saying
Yes,
you
sir.
are not saying. So if you
Yes,
look at
Master.
here in the 5 minute, in here we have a QM level on here first. We have our EG sell, we have our EG buy, we have our W shift. So basically, after everything, the zone is falling under on here. Okay, the zone is falling under on here. So this is the particular trade would be here.
Okay.
Let's go to the market. What happened on here when it come back on here? Why I drop? It hit our stop loss, is it?
Yes.
I don't think so. It hit our stop loss because when it hit here, oh, it hit our stop loss. Very first hit and hit our stop loss. Okay. So
Okay.
look what the trade happened. If your entry was here, okay, as your entry was
Okay.
here, our trade normally does something like that, tap and goes away. That's the one scenario. Second scenario is come back, it give us a reaction, then goes like a little bit struggling. These are the few things that always does this very fast SL. The same similarity happen on 50th area, like this area. As I said, we are waiting for a sell, isn't it?
Yes, Master.
So it happened in here. Now you can define why the fail happened. If it is a reason to fail, then there is a reason to fail. So it is basically in a valid as stop loss. There is nothing I can say because to me, I would have gone for that trade 100%. So it's a 100% valid stop loss for me. Clear? 100% valid stop
Yes,
loss for me. Everyone clear?
अच्छा बोल रहे थे कि ये जो सेटअप है मतलब जो H4 से रिफाइन करके करके ये जो सेटअप होगा इसमें भी 60 पिप्स तक टीपी रखना है ना, इसको खींच सकते हैं और
And what I say is, look, brother, this particular area is depending on here. When you are looking for this trade, okay, let us forget
Yes,
about like market did not reach to this part. Okay, market did not reach to this part. Market is yet here. You look for the higher time frame. What's going on there? Okay, so if you look at here, this engulfing is already failed. Understood?
yes.
If you look the same pattern also, we are saying like this, not this, just a minute. So what is your normal understanding saying? What happened there? Understand?
Breakout. Yes, Master. Yes.
So it is a little bit risky here to go against the, eventually what happened on here actually, maybe this market, it should come here today or tomorrow first. Then it may give us a little bit reaction, then we will see what happened. Okay. It should come here first because we have a H4 volume also here. Okay. And this is the same pattern we are seeing on like this to this and this all, we call it internal external formation. Then this thing happened. So here, this particular liquidity is consumed. So we have a very fresh liquidity on here. So it should come today or tomorrow before moving to up. Okay.
Yes, Master.
Anything else?
Okay, sir.
Anyone saying something, brother? Trend line.
Yes.
Is something I hate, to be honest. This is something to be honest, I hate trend line because of the one thing. People, I don't know how many people find it very useful. I do not find it any useful. Like I have a look at this. I'm going to tell you, like if by now, after this session, everyone knows, like I'm looking for a buy on here. Is this part too clear, everyone? Is this part
Yes,
clear?
Master.
Yes,
So now you can literally do like any trend line is matching on here. So it's look like, this trend line is like this. Okay, we have this A level to A level. So it seems like we are having a, this trend line. If it anyway come here. So, and again, you need to match any other trend line. So the problem with the trend line, ma'am, the issue I'm going to, so we have this. Maybe look at this now. So I'm matching it for my flexibility, not anything else, according to my flexibility. Got it? So it's now giving us a kissing point. The possibility is like, if may come back here and then goes, which is also matching with our this thing. That's the problem with the trend line. We can use a trend line like, continuation like this, A level to A level. Third touch, you buy or sell. I do not use trend line that frequently unless I think it needed. And if you want to learn trend line, you can learn from anywhere, but I personally do not use. So what I do not use, I do not actually teach also. I teach, but not that particularly. Clear, madam? Anything else?
What about Bin Laden?
Bin
And
Laden, there is
what about what is your opinion about pop firms?
what pips?
Pop
Pop firm,
firms.
pop.
Yes, pop firms.
Okay.
Prop firms. Yes, sir.
Bin Laden is there is in details video in the superhero group. You can have because as I said, this is not part of anything. Suddenly I thought like I need to share this information because sometimes you get confused by this. So sometimes like the pine tree was not included in this mentorship as you asked, so I showed. Also, Bin Laden is not also included. So there is a details video of the Bin Laden. Those who knows I think I explained once in this session what is Bin Laden, isn't it?
Yeah.
Last session, master.
So don't this is the easiest thing. Remaining about POFM, the fundingness, the guy who is very close to me, we know each other more than few years. To me, POFM is a scam. Okay. To me, POFM is a scam, but you can make money until they are here. That's the simplest thing I can say. If you using a POFM, do not go more than 6 to 10% in your account. Like those are the thing you see in the leaderboard, make that much, you may get a messages, we give the withdraw, forget about that thing. Buy a 50K account or 25K account, whatever account, do not make more than 10% in your account. Anyway, they will find an excuse and they will suspend you. So if you want to make money from the platform, try to make in less than 10% of the whole balance. You may get some refund, may get some profit. I made money from FTMO, I made money from MFF. MFF is gone. So what happened? I'm going to tell you what. I personally tried for a pop firm. There are a few, there is a market call. What is the most broker use that broker? What is the broker? Anyone knows? Mostly used like, huh? 8 cap. So I went to I had like 3-4 meetings with them. Everything was sorted. Finally, I realized this is not what I do because it's 100% scamming. Like how? Whenever you are registering to a POF firm and you are paying the money for the demo account, like whatever they are supplying. So you have to pay, like you are trying to purchase, let's say $100K account. So how much you need to pay on FTMO? 600 or something, right? In a dollar or 500 something.
Yes, sir.
In other firm, you may need to give a little bit less. But 8cap said they will give me every single technological support if I give them $30,000 initially. And every month for tech support and everything, I have to pay them $10,000. That's the condition and I agreed. Second condition was whatever amount, it could be $100,000, it could be $10,000, it could be $200,000. I have to pay them $7 for each demo account. Then after the people pass phase 1 and phase 2, they see a live account, which is also a demo account. For that account also, I have to pay them $7. Then I realized this is fully fraud. So how they are paying money? You got my point? How they are paying money?
No chance, sir.
I am, in before, this is something I wrote in somewhere, so I'm going to send it for everyone. CFTC published 36 pages or something when the MFF was gone. Just let me find it. So I wrote it in September 2023, like this. I'm posting it also in the group. If you guys want, you can read it. You will understand what it did and what happened. So I also posted in the batch where you guys in. So this is my perception of the what it is called profile remaining your call. Okay. Also, if you see, like, I do not even recommend any real life broker also, because I know what the other men to do. They give the affiliate link, join by the link, man, trade with that link. I do not also do it. If I do it, the amount of the volume Dada only use, I may made $2,000 to $3,000 commission from Dada only. He put like 10 lot, 15 lot like this. Deepak knows, right? Okay.
Yeah, I got that.
What else? Just a minute. I need to check. There are a few messages more. So how can did I leave from that? No. Yes. So what else? Noted. What is the first thing we have to look after you open the chart specifically? Like as no. First thing you look for now, you look for engulfing, breakout, A level, B level. Then you filter it to the last session we did. Look for the higher time frame engulfing, and today what is the volume. So go to the volume. Try to trade only those area. Your job is to not trade everything. Your job is to take 1 or 2 trade per day. The solid perfect trade. That's it. You can Durian, you can use the Fibonacci. It's a very good tool if you know how to use it. I use it very different way, so it's a very complex. I'm not going to show. Let's get comfortable first, then maybe one day. What is the first thing I told you? What's the first thing I told you? Share with us, please, the SOP you use. This is the same. I use like QM and few other thing like EGEF. These are the mostly I use Flip and QM. The second thing is nowadays I do not talk about the option trading because it is kind of forbidden after I got to know that. So kind of forbidden in my religious view. It's kind of haram. So I do not give any advice also because anything is forbidden or prohibited in my religion. I try to skip it. Okay. What else?
यस सर, मैं कुछ पूछना चाहता हूँ सर। डेली वीकली टाइम फ्रेम पर
हाँ.
कितना ये 29 अप्रैल 2024।
Yeah.
यस सर, हियर
Yeah.
नो डाउन साइड सर। वे सर, ये बाउंस कैसे आया सर इसमें? ये क्योंकि कैंडल मिडल में है, ये जो रेड कैंडल क्लोज हुई है नीचे।
Which one, Papa?
लोएस्ट वन सर,
This.
लेफ्ट साइड
This.
सर।
This.
यस दिस सर।
What? Like this one?
यस सर, माय क्वेश्चन इज, मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि जैसे ये जो उसमें बाउंस आ जाए, बाई के लिए बाउंस आया है इसमें कैंडल में,
हाँ.
ब्रेकआउट हुआ ऊपर की साइड, तो ये कहाँ
हाँ.
से हुआ है? क्योंकि जो लेफ्ट में कैंडल है ग्रीन वाली, उसमें तो कोई ना तो गैप है ना कुछ अवेलेबल है सर यहाँ पर।
You are asking about this bounce, like this red
यस
candle,
सर,
why it not? Bro, if I
यस
knew like why it bounced back here, do you think I'm going to open a 10,000 lot from here?
सर।
I don't know everything about market. If I knew everything, I would have been a billionaire by now. I told you several times. Every movement I cannot explain, Like my perception was like we have an engulfing buy. Simple. It should be break that. So
Yes,
until
sir.
it is not breaking, I'm looking for now lower time frame. But why? And if you're asking me like, bro, why it is not reacting from this level but reacted from that level, it's a very different question. Maybe some question answered will be in like here, like this. This is the V level last, and it did
Yes,
not
sir.
broke that V level. You got it, brother?
Yes, sir.
And maybe we may get it more perfect answer if you see in the more lower time frame. So yes, this is nothing actually. So you may call it a QM level also. Forget about the QM level. This is the V level, right? So it did rejected
Yes,
from that V level. But why it weekly did that? That's the very hard question. Okay. If I knew that answer, brother, I would be in my yacht now. Okay.
okay,
What?
okay, sir.
You told
So
we will have another session in bonus, some like
In
bonus
what?
or not?
bonus session, sir.
He's just saying like bonus session, they if any
Bonus session for what?
No, I thought so.
additional
I don't
session.
know.
If they have some questions, also they want to some discussion. So according to that, like additional session.
Additional session. Yeah, you can have it. You can have it. I do not have any issue. So my suggestion would be like, I will be in vacation till 17 or 18. In the meantime, you guys will have a lots of time to make a lots of question. After I get back, we can do a question answering session if everyone agrees with that. What you guys say?
Yes, master. Yes, master.
Okay,
Yeah,
Please.
that will be great. Yeah.
Because you will have a plenty of time now because you have seen everything. Go to the chart, consume the information, adjust it, apply it with the chart, then make every note, every question. Then we are going to do our question answering.
Yes, sir.
Yes, master.
okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes, sir. आप कब जा रहे थे वेकेशन पे? आप पूछना था मुझे थोड़ा सा.
I will be out on 6th January. In the 7th January in the morning is my flight. And then I will be back in 12. And then I will visit some doctor for different reason. Maybe after 17, I will be done with my medical thing. And then I will be back in 18. This is the plan.
Ernesto is asking something in the chat.
Yeah, I'm saying just give me a minute. Ask. Please correct me last Friday. Why it is going? Okay.
Hello.
Yes, just a minute.
Okay, sir.
Last Friday in the session, I checked first storyline before I placed the sell trade before looking at the EF, but I started H4 or H1 discount. So this is the same question you have asked so many times, is it? Last Friday, the session I checked for the storyline before I placed the sell. I did not understand the question, brother. Who understand it? Honestly, you can ask it if you want to explain. I did not even get the question. You guys hear me?
Sir, can I ask, sir?
Sure.
Sir, as from tomorrow there is a fresh week started. Also, there is a fresh month started. So, how you look the market for monthly view and weekly view and so
The
on?
same thing, brother. I understand. Look,
Yes,
this
sir.
is the monthly we are in, right? So our monthly remains still bullish, right? At the same time, if you only do the gap like this gap level, this is the rejection. So basically, this is the what happened. So we are still in bullish in monthly also. So if it break, we are going to see we are more bullish. Simple. Now let's go to start with the daily. In the daily, you may see we have this EG sell, we have this EG buy. Okay, these are the two area we have,
Okay, sir.
isn't it? Now go to filtering in the lower time frame. In here you started with this. This is your first target. Let the market, it already come there. And in here to here, we have this particular engulfing. So play with only this zone. If in case it become failed, it may come back here. Not here, actually, the first it need to become back here. Okay. This is how.
Okay, sir.
Keeping very clear.
Yes, sir, clear, sir.
That you taught us, but I'm starting from storyline, so I know where to go if it's actually not mine, but it's all from the internet. Listen, look, the very first thing I want to show you. You may see this is a V level, right? This is a V level, which got rejected by this candle. Okay, go to H4. So this rejection is happened. This is the particular area. Once it breakout happen, before the rejection, we are in a bullish trend. Is this part clear to everyone?
Yes, master.
Yes, sir.
Now, with that, you add this thing. What happened? You understand it? The same N shape, isn't it?
Yes, master.
Yes, sir.
Higher high, boss broken, A level broken, validation broken. And I said, if market come back here, we are going to buy. Now, if you look this particular area, this is the solid area as a fresh engulfing. So if it come back here, that's how we are going to buy. Clear?
Clear.
In the Friday session, when I was doing a session with you guys, before finishing, I think I told you, if the market come back here, look for few more confirmation, you can sell from here. Is this sale happened?
Yes, master.
Yes,
Have
sir.
anyone took it? No one?
No.
Okay, no issue. What else? Any other question? Okay, got that one.
Recording of the session, how long will be available? Like, I guess.
Maybe, why? Let me tell you something. Why I open the Signal group also. You can watch in 1 or 2 months. You do not need anything from recording. If you are already, consume all the information. Do you guys think you need more than 1 month to consume all the information I give?
Just maybe 2-3 weeks because we just want to. Today I
That's
just
what I said.
missed.
1 month
Yeah.
means 2-3
Yeah,
weeks.
1
At least.
month is enough. Yeah.
So in the meantime, also as you guys are in the Signal group also, so I'm going to
Yeah.
suggest everyone, whenever I
Okay.
put a signal, do not blindly follow the signal. Your job is
Okay.
not to follow the signal. You guys paid me for learning. So whenever I put a signal, as I do not give signal like, after the trade happened, I did it way earlier. So your job will be watch the area, why I'm calling that area, find the confluence. After, in a 1 or 2 month, you will understand how I trade also, what area. And some trade you will not understand, but 80% trade you will understand how I go for it. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Anything else?
Can we use some indicators to find
Brother,
more?
I do not use it, but if you want, you can use any indicator, 100 trend line, 100 Fibonacci, 100 EMA.
No. To use indicators to do more fast the engulfing candles, etc.
Is there any indicator? If anyone create one, or you can create one, you can create one. You can use anything.
Okay.
You got my point, brother.
Yes.
You can use anything. It's not mandatory like you learn from me and you have to use my system. You may mix it with other thing. You may use it in a very different way. It's up to you. Any other question?
But you think I don't? It's not necessary.
To use indicator?
Yes.
It depends on the individual, brother. As I said, I cannot say like I do not use it. As you guys are learning from me, so you may find my process is easier. Of you think like, okay, no, if I can use this indicator, my trading process will be a little bit more smoother. You can use it. I'm saying I do not have any issue. You use it or not. It's
Okay.
depend totally on you.
And my last question is, what about crypto?
What do you mean? What you got crypto?
This
Crypto is good. Use it.
this system doesn't work in altcoins and only in Bitcoin, I think, or not.
Did you test it or just asking the question?
No, I didn't test.
My answer will be test first. We do not deal with anything, deal with candle by candle. So if you test it and do not work, then there is a solution. But if you like, I know what, I do not drink, so I know this is the something look like, so I do not know how to test. So you need to test it first.
You trade only gold?
Somehow, by God grace, I made more than million from the gold. So why should I move from here?
Okay.
Anything else?
Please, sir, any confirmation should I take in a trade?
Kind of, I'm
In
going to
1
show
minute,
you.
in 1 minute or 5 minutes?
Do not go to 1 minute. This is something that I do not. You guys are still in learning. Why you are just constantly jumping on the 1 minute? The same thing, I'm going to show you. If you look at here, okay, the last day. Where is the last day? This is the last day, okay. So you see, this is a engulfing, right? So you go to lower time frame. What happened? Market goes back to your engulfing area. And it come back to it engulfing area. Also, it come back, isn't it? Now go to the 5 minute. Look for this. This is the engulfing area. Market is holding that engulfing area and continuously holding. Any engulfing failed here. This is the lowest engulfing we see, which is failed. Go to 1 minute. Look for any engulfing you see. So this is the fail area. In a recent market, you have this as a fail. You do not need any overlapping. You have this now. If in case market goes back there, you can sell from here because you have QM and everything also there. So this is you can use as a 1 minute also as a very tight stop loss. So, but before going to that level, brother, you need to understand higher time frame very, very clearly. If you look at the OMO trading pattern and few other trading pattern, they use the same formation. Okay, the same formation. You got my point?
Yeah.
Yes.
So do the same. But for now, do not go to the 1 minute.
1 minute
Remaining-
only for entry, I think. For rest you can analyze and then enter. Yeah.
So 1 minute, no, in 1 minute, you know what you can do also, because once you understand the full market and concept, by seeing the chart, you will understand how to execute from the 1 minute. This is what I'm saying. Because everything, if you look at the pattern, the super gap can be available in the 1 minute also, isn't it?
Yeah.
The flip setup also can be available in 1 minute. The QM can be available in 1 minute. The overlapping can be available in the 1 minute. So everything I teach you so far, you can find everything in the 1 minute. You got my point? So the same confirmation, you can use it as a 1 minute chart. Everything. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
What else?
Thank you
Thank you,
for
sir.
all you did for us.
Everything, sir.
God bless
Thank
you,
very much.
etc.
Hello, Master. Yes, Master. So thank you, Master, for you doing.
Thank you so much, truly.
Thank you, Master.
Yes, sir. आपने मुझे बहुत कुछ दिया है सर अपने नॉलेज में.
Thank you. Everyone,
Master, for wonderful sessions.
no issue. So be active in the superhero group. Secondly, whenever you need like any confusion with the chart, you post your chart to the superhero, and you guys will have a lots of time to read the back data now, because almost 7 to 10 days in a regular trading day will be off day of the market, and there are 8 days, so almost 15 days of the week of this month you will guys have this market off day. So there is plenty of chance to read the market this month. Okay, little bit little bit slow of the market will be little bit slow as regular after January second week the volatility will start coming. Okay,
Yeah,
so
thanks to
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
thank you.
Mr. Sir.
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Master. Thank you so much.
Thank you again,
Have a
Master.
nice-
Bye bye.
you very much.
have a nice vacation.
Have a great day, brother, everyone and sister. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye, sir.
Bye bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good journey, sir.
Bye.
Bye all.
Bye.
Did